friends, welcome to today's first Solaris Nights. I think this will be going out on Monday, and the next one will go out on Tuesday. It is the day directly after the start of the investor vote, where things are coming in, Amos, Everett, aka Ivan. Things are not going in the way that you would hope.
Yeah, you know.
No one has backed the Mafia, and almost no one has backed your plan to take over the area.
I saw I got one vote, which was more than I was thinking I was going to get. So already I've gained the moral victory.
Okay. Yeah. Because we've got Eddie here, aka Champ Finnegan. We're gonna save most of the RP for the far end. But Amos, I think you already know your Shadowhawk has not been repaired. The Tomahawk lays unused, and thus you're forced to check out the Phoenix Hawk 1C special with its subnose PPC. And right now Kindalis is going, "Oh my god, it's finally getting used."
Yep, I am prepared to fire all of these machine guns directly into Eddie's face.
We'll see how that works out for you.
Champ has
all two of them.
Champ has fond memories of machine guns from the times that he was piloting a cattle master.
It was a long time ago. That was over 25 years ago at this point.
Yep.
Amos, you have received a message from Linhilder indicating that once your match is over, you should come see her. She'll be waiting for you at a local movie theater. There's something she wants you to watch.
That is good, because Amos was actually already looking for her.
Yes.
She disappeared.
Yes, you've left her a bunch of
Vulture
messages.
Situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was getting ready to call the boys. He was getting desperate. He's like, I have misplaced my intern. This is not good.
Eddie, have you finished your selection process?
I have.
Okay. So the two of you find yourselves sitting in a interview. Now, see, Eddie, I don't know that you watch this show, so here's a little factoid you may not know. You remember Little Drac, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So once Little Drac got shot in the leg and forced to move away from the planet so he didn't get killed, he ended up on Solaris, where he became a musical artist locally, known as Professor William Wyndham Williamson III, who is also the talk show host now for this mech show called Solaris Nights, which is what you find yourself on. So he's he's from the same world as you. He's got a little Whittington pin on his collar, and there's like a pitcher of primary beer out for everybody to take drinks from. And he says, friends, welcome once again. We're back with Solaris Nights. I am, of course, William Wyndham Williamson III. I am joined by Amos, Everett, and Champ Finnegan before their upcoming exhibition match. Gentlemen, some are calling you challengers for the medium rank, solid competitors who are maybe a little bit down on their luck. How do you feel going into today's match against each other?
Well, it's been a while, and it's good to get back into the ring. I took a little hiatus after the last battle, but I'm feeling good.
Well, for me personally, it's an excellent opportunity to test drive a new piece of hardware that the stable has had sitting in our garage, but haven't had the opportunity to take out yet.
So there are a lot of rumors coming out of your stable, Amos, and as usual, I'll be asking you for a comment. Some are saying your mech hasn't been repaired. Others are saying that there is a very serious internal power struggle going on. Others are saying that there have been fights, violence, firearms were brandished. Would you like to comment on any of these things?
Oh. Call me out of the loop, but certainly sounds like the first I've heard of a lot of this.
Not the first time we've heard false rumors out of out of the stable. And certainly you've never lied to me.
Tell you the truth, William. Things have more or less been business as usual in the stable. So,
That's good to hear. You know, I would never admit to being unsuitably biased, but I do like Apex Dragons. They have a lot going on.
I appreciate that. Hopefully, I'm going to give y'all a little more to like today.
I guess we'll see. What can you tell us about your new machine?
Well, it's for the second time in the arena, you will see me in an old piece of Star League proper. This time in a Phoenix Hawk. A 1C special, brandishing a variety of weapon systems, but most notably, one of the few working models of a snub-nosed PPC in the Inner Sphere currently.
Surprising. Fantastic. Your stable's ability to bring out the most surprising weapon systems continues to astound. Champ, your patron seems to have secured for you a mech that is only made in one location in the Inner Sphere, Wolf Dragoon's headquarters.
I'm very excited. It's a piece of technology I hadn't seen before. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what it can do.
Well, the Hoplite is itself a strong remnant of the Star League. So I think what we're looking at here is a sort of remake of an ancient battlefield. I'm sure that there'll be some sort of quippy title that other more verbally skilled commentators will have, like Rumble in the Past or something like that. But I, for one, am looking forward to seeing what comes out of what we're about to do. Gentlemen, is there anything else you'd like to cover before we go to the battlefield?
I would just like to wish my combatant a good luck and good fighting.
I appreciate that, friend. I'll see you in the ring.
Okay. Do you want to guarantee victory or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay.
Not today.
Champ just like holds up a fist and like does the crossing of arms to a good match.
Okay. You find yourself, Amos, at the familiar Breakline Arena, repaired after your last time here and several other matches.
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen, let's have you roll initiative while I show the audience what you guys have got here. Of course, we've got the Phoenix Hawk 1C with its snub-nosed PPC and ER large laser providing long-range fire, and then supporting smaller weapons. Of course, jump jets and high movement versus the Hoplite C Wolf's Dragoon, Ultra AC-10, ER medium laser, LRM-15, lots of long-range weaponry, lots of ammunition, and old-style fusion engine, but tons of ammo in that right torso, which is very dangerous. All right, what'd you guys end up getting?
I got an 8.
I got a 5.
Okay.
Ooh.
You get to pick which edge you'd like to come in on, Eddie.
Ooh, okay.
Got 4 map edges.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm gonna come in on the. I'm gonna come in on over here.
Okay. That means that Amos is coming in from the west and must place first. Just go ahead and use that Shadow Hawk token. No one will notice the difference.
Yeah, they're both hawks.
Yeah.
Fine.
We're gonna go out here and get a Vapor Eagle to join the fight.
We'll only get to like 12 angry YouTube comments. All right.
You know my audience so well. All right, now you get to place, champ.
All right, let's see. Where's my mech? It's over here. There we go. Okay. So, I think I'm facing the right direction. Let's see. So it's 3 from the edge, right?
This is a Donegal Broadcasting Company
All
news
right.
alert.
See, it's really far away. What's the length of this map rather than me having to get the thing?
Like 40.
40. Okay, so there's plenty of time before we. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get myself ready to go. Okay.
Look at that hoplite.
Yeah.
You can see a little elemental right there.
Oh, look at that!
That's a battlesuit infantry.
Oh wow. I actually didn't get a chance to look at the art for like the old hoplites, but that's pretty interesting.
The old hoplites make them look like you could pick them up and carry them as a shield.
I mean, that's fitting for the name.
Yeah. Let's
All right.
roll initiative again. Now, what SPAs did you end up with?
I ended up grabbing Speed Demon and Lucky.
Okay.
So I keep it simple. All right. So since I'm not shooting, I get a +1 to my movement. Oh, I need to roll initiative.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh,
Amos,
that's a 9.
I think you're going first.
I got a
9,
7.
a 10. Yeah.
You go first. Amos jumps to here.
All right. So I've got a movement of 7 right now. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Probably can get here because it's 2 going through those. So 1. Oh, and for vertical terrain, is you're adding any? I forget that all the time.
Sorry, what was the question?
If you're going vertical,
It's +1 for each level.
okay. So I think this is going to be a 2. You go with this?
3 technically.
Oh.
Because it's +2.
Right. Okay. So 1, 2, 3,
4, 5,
4,
6.
5, 6.
Yeah, because you're moving up 2 levels.
So I couldn't go into the woods if I wanted.
No.
And also,
You get a run of 1.
I believe that's actually 7.
So then that's perfect.
Because this is another one.
All right then. And I get a run of 1.
He didn't start here. Oh, he couldn't have started there. Yes, you're right. It would be 7. Okay.
Which is my speed demon. I get exactly.
Roll initiative, friends.
Oh my goodness.
Initiatize me, Captain.
This time I remembered to run the
I'm just checking my range. 28. What is my range? 21 is my LRMs. Good to know. Oops. I gotta roll initiative.
I count 34 as our range.
that sounds right.
I got an 11.
Cool. I go first again.
Yeah, I was just doing quick.
1, 2, 3. Up over here. Amos leaping from cover to cover.
Yeah, as you do. All right. I'm gonna go, let's see, 1, 2.
3. For the,
Because we're going down.
well, because you're going down and woods.
Yeah. So actually, let me just do this. 1 to rotate, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. And what's our range? This is the very exciting part of the battle.
I doubt that you guys are within 21 of each other if you were just at 34. So it's impossible.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Roll initiative. Yeah. Just 2 people running towards each other through the woods. That's what happens when you choose to do the battlefield. It's so long.
Yeah, I got a 7.
I got a 4.
Oh my goodness. I was champ winning the initiative.
Mm-hmm. Another jump of 6.
Okay. I doubt I have any kind of visibility. Like, I think you're, or range for that matter. It looks like we're just in range for potentially. Is it? I'm just doing like rough, because it says 21.2. Is that round down to 21, or do we
No,
round
that's
that up?
not.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
You actually count by the hexes.
Yeah.
Right.
So when you do the ruler, it ends up being way under what your actual range is. Like, for example, we're actually like 24 hexes apart right now.
Oh, okay. Well, see, is there a location AP that I'd be able to get any kind of visibility on this thing? It's into. If I go up one, would that help?
I can't tell you what he's going to do, so I can't give you any advice on.
That's fair. I was just thinking, like, if I move 3 hexes.
There's so many
like
trees
I know.
based on your guys' approach path that the chance of you seeing each other is extremely low.
Where I am currently standing, your best chance of being able to see me at long range is to be on a higher elevation than I am on.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Because if you're on a higher elevation than me, you can
That's-
ignore most of the trees that are around me or between us. But if we're on the same elevation, every single tree that's the same level is going to.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna get myself. So I'm gonna turn for 1, go up for 2, turn again for 3, and I think the hoplites is gonna station here.
Okay, so that's all walk.
Yeah. Let me switch out the dice.
All right.
Yeah, what kind of weaponry do you have? I haven't actually looked.
We are 25 hexes away. Somehow we got further apart.
Then you got a large laser. All right.
Yes, I have an ER large laser that is the
Yeah.
only weapon that you have to worry about at super long range.
Yep. Okay, cool. All right, that's it.
All right. Roll initiative again.
That is an 8.
I got a 6. So I will once again.
We shall see if these rolls hold up. It always seems to, like, I do okay in initiative, and then whenever I try to shoot something, it's always a little bit worse.
Hmm?
Just doing a quick thunk. Yeah, okay. I jump 6 hexes to right here.
All right. Just because you two seem to have, like, a better instinct on how far we are, it seems like we're within range. My long range.
We are
Right.
18 hexes away from each other.
Okay. So we got shooting, potential shooting. Do we have line of sight?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So in that case, the hoplite's not going to move. And yeah, so shooting. I would like to shoot.
Amos, are you also going to shoot? You actually shoot
Yeah,
first.
I'm going
Alright.
to fire the ER large laser.
Okay. You got your jump penalty and your long range.
Yep. Which puts me in. He's got no cover, so this puts
Correct.
me at 9 hit. That hits. You take 8 damage to your left torso.
Oh, first blood.
Brilliant red beams of death. Yeah.
As
Left torso.
Amos cruises in and puts a bolt straight in the side.
All right. Well, in turn, let's see. I believe we. Oh, let's see. Long range is going to be +3. Is that correct?
+4.
+4.
+4. My bad.
Then he has trees, which gives you 5. His evasion gives you another +3 for 8.
Wait, what? What's
Hey,
evasion?
he jumped.
I jumped. I jumped a whole bunch of hexes. I have three difficulty just because of how fast I'm moving.
Right. That's right. Okay, so
So with your gunnery, I think you're a 2-3, so you need to hit 10s on your long range, and the only thing that can hit is the LRM-15.
well, you said it was 18, right?
Yes.
So then the Ultra AC could
Oh,
also.
is that an 8, not a 6? Okay. All right. And yes, you can fire that.
It's clan AP. It's
So
clan.
you need to make a choice when firing that. You can double fire it in ultra mode, and on a cluster of 8+, both shots will hit. Otherwise, you build twice the heat and use twice the ammo with that. Only the first one will hit.
Okay.
It's a risk.
It is a risk.
Is it one you're willing to take?
Well, I didn't move. So double the heat would be 6. Oh, sorry, what?
Oh no, sorry. You're right. It is 6.
Yeah, so it'd be 6.
I'm used to the Ultra AC5.
6 plus 5 would be 13. Yeah, 13. Yeah, I'm willing to risk that.
Okay.
Just to play around with some clan tech. Yeah, so let's see. Let us see. Cluster roll of 8, you said?
Yep, and you need to hit 10s on both of these.
Well, it's a good thing I got some things for
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my luck to reroll that 2.
I mean, you have lucky.
Yeah.
You have to re-roll the whole thing when you use lucky.
Oh. Okay. Did not remember that.
Yeah, trying to hit a 10 on 2d6 is really tough.
Yeah. So I need a 4+. We have edge, yeah? We're good with
You
that?
have 1 unit of edge, no plot points, and you got 1 unit of lucky.
Oh, well. Yeah. I'd done a lucky 3, but that's okay.
You can't just be like, I have lucky 3.
Well,
I get to pick any XPA, so I will pick lucky 4.
No. You get lucky 1.
Oh, that's fun.
Lucky 1 is still great.
I know.
Lucky is incredibly powerful.
That's why I chose it, because I was like, well, I don't have to, go deep into it. Okay, well, that's
That's a miss.
That's a miss. Okay.
That's
a hit.
Ooh.
That's a cluster 12 on the LRMs.
Ooh.
So that's all missiles.
Rude.
First 5 will hit right torso.
Yep.
Okay, keep rolling. Left torso.
Hit.
Left torso again. It's that clan tech. That's all of them.
Okay.
Rude as shit.
What do you got there in that left torso? Oh
8. I got 8
boy.
left.
No, you have MG ammo in there.
Oh,
Shit.
It's the only ammo the mech has.
Yeah. MG ammo is so dangerous though. Did anyone take 20 points of damage? I think not. So
MG ammo is only dangerous if you don't have Ks.
I mean, it's still pretty dangerous. Yeah. So let's make sure we do heat build for all the things we did.
I just spit my heat.
Yes, you do. Okay, roll initiative then. Excuse me.
That is a 12.
Nice. I got a 4.
Where are you gonna go? Oh, and I think You hear over the comms.
We've made the first strike. Good shot.
Um. Yeah, still there. Yeah, and you just hear you just hear back. Hopefully, it won't be the only one.
I'm sure we'll be able to give a good show.
And let's see. So you're like tucked behind a thing, right? So to get visibility, I'd have to do some pretty funky shit.
I'm pretty sure you can still see me.
Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I just have.
You have the
I think I
trees
just
in
have-
front. Yeah.
I have 2 units of trees, and that's it.
Okay.
You're just so much higher than him. I know the hills seem like they're perfect units, but it's really just rounded things, so you can see like
Right.
the top half of his mech easily.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you've got the.
Did you jump far enough to build a 3?
Yeah, I jumped 6.
Where did you start at? Oh, you started here. All right. For some reason, I thought it was like right here. Never mind. I'm crazy.
So I'd still be hitting on 10s because you've got the same cover and everything, right?
You
you
might be
actually-
closer.
I am both closer, but also have +1 cover.
So you guys are only 12 away now, which means that your 2 weapons that could hit out there are now at medium range.
Mhm.
So it'll be 2 less, but you have a +1 because of the tree cover.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna move then. Mostly to make this a little really high points don't really have good coverage. But
Yeah,
I
and
think,
if you start moving down, you won't be able to see him anymore.
yeah, movement hinders me too. Okay, you know what? No, I'm just gonna stand my ground. Stand my ground. It's risky.
He's Sergei Wolfing it. I've seen this before.
Yeah.
Mhm. Typical for all the clan players.
Only we could get Seth to Sergei Wolf it at some point. He's always stalking forward, murdering people.
See,
All right.
that's why Seth's one of the good ones. TM.
Wow, that's racist.
Wow.
Possibly even speciesist if you believe in clan lore.
Oh, jeez.
Although, okay, so if I go here, just because I want to set myself up a little bit maybe for the next round, if I go here, do I still have visibility because of this like gap here?
If you went here, I think we would not be able to see each other because of
Trees.
Yeah,
yeah, we'd have
you'd
at
be
that point,
shooting
we'd
at
have
3
4
tree
units
cover
of
through.
crews.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. All right, let's do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot again,
You're sitting
but
still?
medium range. Oops.
Okay, well then I fire first because I lost initiative.
Yep.
So I will fire the I will fire the we're at 14. I'll fire yeah. Are we at 14 or 12 AP?
I counted 12. I'll count again if you'd like.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're right. All right, so I'm going to fire the snub nose.
Ooh.
So this is like a PPC shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is the damage distribution? Like it says 10, 8, and 5.
It deals different damage based on. Oh, uh-oh. Did I just. Give me a second, guys. I think I might have just muted my whole. All right, say something real quick.
Hello.
Okay. I accidentally muted my whole system.
Excellent work.
All right. So yeah, go for it. You're firing. PPC. Snub nose.
All right, I hit on 7s.
Is that the only thing you're firing?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. That'll do
You
it.
take 10 damage to your left leg.
I believe that's 8
Or 8 damage.
8.
Yeah, you take 8 damage to your left leg.
So you get that usual PPC lightning beam, but it's like a cone this time, and not all of the lightning adheres to your mech as it whips over the leg.
It's
Left leg, pretty
you said?
fucking weird. It is
Yeah, left leg.
indeed the left leg.
Cool. It's like
Ooh, spicy snub nose. I haven't seen one of those before.
I heard about a guy who piloted a Dragoon once, man. Didn't go so well for him.
Back on Winnington, there was a Dragoon that was famed for cluster rounds.
yeah, it's true. It's so true.
was famed for getting absolutely shredded and then stuck in a grain silo.
Yeah, exactly.
You could technically fire all of your weapons. If they're all
shit.
in range, you'd be firing the medium laser at long. The pulse lasers have a -2 to hit, so you basically treat them as if you're shooting in medium range.
Okay.
It will make you super spicy and super hot, especially if you ultra the AC. But your numbers to hit are not the best right now either.
Yeah,
Just
I don't think
yeah,
I don't think I'll ultra or I'll whatchamacallit, alpha strike, but I will go with the ER medium laser as well as the ultra or the ultra AC and the LRM.
Is the ultra AC and ultra mode?
Let's see, heat 5, 10, 16. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Okay, so the LRM and the ultra AC are 7s to hit. I'm sorry, they're 9s to hit, and the ER medium laser is 11.
And to let's see, yeah, okay.
So what order do you want to fire these at?
I think I want to do the medium laser first. No. I want to do the LRMs. No, the ultra.
Okay.
Then the LRMs. Then the medium laser.
Okay, so 9, 9, 11.
9, 9, 11. Okay. Come on, baby. Let's
Some
do
rough
this.
shots. Rough shots.
Yeah.
No.
No. Wait. Oh fuck. That's so close. Is there a way that I can just add a point?
No.
Nope.
There
That's
would
so-
be if we were playing MechWarrior Destiny, but we're not. We're playing my system that I wrote.
I see. Let's see. Besides, this is so this would be the AC, right? Is that what I said?
Yep.
Yeah, AC. So the ultra misses.
Mm-hmm.
The cluster round wasn't an 8 anyway, so that's all right. All right. So LRMs, come on, baby.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Ugh. And I'm hitting on 9s for that.
And then an ER medium, right?
Yeah, I'm debating on whether I want to lucky this.
These are some real difficult to hit shots to lucky on.
Yeah, I know. No, okay.
No.
Dude, man. Okay, miss all shots. So you just get a spray of like a portion of this hoplite's power, and I think there's a various cluster rounds that just like explode around your feet and the hills around you.
Mhm. All right. All right. Cool. Let's roll
So
initiative.
next round, yeah. My initiative roll is like killing it.
All right.
If only
you
I
get?
could just get this on my shots.
Okay. I get a 7, so I lose again. Cool. That is fine by me. I will take a step forward. And say, come on now. Come on down off that rock. Let's dance.
Wouldn't that be fun?
So I think the hoplite is going to move forward one. Let's see.
Okay, that's 2 movement.
And then turning right, that's 3, 4. And because I fired last round, I wouldn't get Speed Demon. Is that correct?
Speed Demon is for this round. So you can basically turn, like, if you use 7 movement, you can't shoot this round.
Got it. So, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6. And I've got, what do I have on left side? Oops. Before I place, I'm just going to put this real fast. Left side's where I'm a little hurt. So actually, I'm not going to do that. All right. So they're going to come down. Yeah, they're going to turn to the left, and I can't go backwards down the hill. So
No.
actually, never mind. So 1, 2, 3.
You got 10 tons in clan tech on me. Just come on over.
Yeah, but I'm also far better at long range than you are.
Absolutely.
So that's why, keeping the distance is important. This is where jump jets would be so nice. Let's see. So if I take a right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
That's a run.
Okay.
It's just run 1, right? Because I didn't really move that many hexes.
It's actually it's no movement. It's 6, or I say that you put 6.
It's
You have
6
to move
movement.
at least 3, yeah, to
Oh.
make it count.
Yeah. You didn't move enough hexes, so it's
Got it,
it's
got
essentially a 0.
Oh, well, that's at least I'm behind woods.
Yeah. Well, and it's fine because we actually can't see each other because I'm behind.
Yeah.
I'm
That
behind a
sounds right.
structure that is as tall as me.
All right, the audience is getting a little weirded out because you guys are hiding in the trees sniping.
Mm-hmm.
Big bad mechs, rare Star League mechs. Not enough damage are going down. But there's the one woman in the crowd wearing like a flight jacket, dark sunglasses. Just goes, "Idiots, you don't understand. They're preparing for their duel. I've seen this before in 3048. It's gonna be explosive soon. Just calm your tits."
Mm-hmm.
And she shakes some salt into her beer.
I
Drinks
think
it.
there's a cigar in Champ's mouth that just like goes from one edge of the mouth to the other edge of the
Oh,
mouth.
that's how we know he's ready. He
Yeah.
opens cup and says, "I don't know if you knew this, Amos, but I'm not left-handed."
Are you ready to dance? Let's do this.
All right. I don't
Yeah.
think we have shooting, so we're
initiative.
rolling again.
Yeah.
Initiative.
Got a 7.
All right. Well, I get a 6, so you win again.
My goodness.
This is painful for you because now you're at that range where you could really take advantage of it, Amos.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. When I need to win initiative, I will.
Listen to this motherfucker and his special powers. It actually that is one of his playbook's powers, is he can just win initiative.
Amos doesn't move.
Wow.
Shock.
Um. You're gonna make me do something. Okay.
That's precisely what I'm gonna do.
So the hoplite is going to take a right turn for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I do that? Can I switch and like going backwards?
If you're running, you can't go backwards, and that would be a run for you.
Yeah. All right. So then I won't do that. So that's 3, 2, 4, 5. Yeah. If I go here, I think actually that's going to be better because I want to face you with my right and I'm going to torso twist and shoot. Right? That's what I want to do. Let me make sure. Where is my ammo and shit? That's what I need to know.
It's your right torso.
Right. Okay. So we're not doing that. That's fine. It's fine. We're fine. We can just do this. It'll be fun. All right, cool. All right. That's the hoplites move. I believe that didn't let me move enough, so it's not anything.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 0. But you did run, so you have +2 for that.
To shoot. I count 11 hexes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because I moved, I have a +2.
Correct.
Yeah.
But I don't get
To
the
shoot.
benefits of the.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's lame.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you've allowed yourself to be drawn into a forest battle with a mech that has jump jets. You have lost the battlefield initiative here.
Yeah.
So I will be firing both the ER large laser and the snub nose PPC.
I think it's a shift of strategy that I'm not used to because I've always had jump jets.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good.
So both of those are firing at medium range. You do not have cover. Okay. So I hit this on 4s.
What?
That is 8 damage to your left arm.
Yeah.
And then I missed.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
Perfectly normal for me.
All right. So, let's see, what's the distance?
I counted
11.
11.
11. So it is medium short range for 2 of my shots.
Yep.
Medium range.
Short range for 2 of them.
No.
Nope.
You're medium.
Medium.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Yeah, so medium range, and then so I'm just gonna do those 2. I don't actually know what's my ammo for those.
30 and 16. They're down
Yeah.
here.
Which you fired both of them.
3 times, I think.
Yeah, 3 times at full capacity. So you're 6 shots down from your AC 10, and you're
Yeah. So I'm gonna do a single shot for this for the AC.
Okay.
And let's see, I'm hitting on 9s, I think, right?
So it's 2 is your start, plus 2 for movement. Is 4, 5 for the trees. Range brings it up to 7.
7.
Mhm.
Thanks for the help, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it then.
So you're shooting Ultra AC and then LRM 15?
Actually, we'll do, because it's at 7, I'm gonna do the double again.
Sorry, which one? The double? Okay.
Yeah, the double. And then let's see, the ER large laser would still be at hitting on 9s, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
And then what's the heat buildup for all that? I think, yeah, I'm still good with that. Okay.
So your heat buildup would be 11,
16.
16, but then +2 for running would be 18. So you're still good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the R large laser as well.
But yeah, sure.
So we'll do AC, LRMs, and then medium laser.
All right, 779.
That hits.
Only one shot. Left leg.
Yep. And you are on higher elevation, so I don't get cover.
Correct. That's
That also
a hit.
hits. Cluster of 7, location 10. The first.
9 missiles hit, so the first 5 hit left arm.
Yep.
Roll again for the last 4.
5.
Right leg.
Right leg.
Ugh. Not getting that sweet spot that I was hoping for.
Well, you've dealt 19 damage, so if you hit with this ER medium, you're gonna cause a... No, you don't. Not even close.
All right. Initiative time.
I got a 5.
I got a 4.
Really? Really?
Wow.
Farron, come on, man.
I mean, hey, to be fair, he's been hitting on the shots, and I've been hitting on the initiative.
I mean, you say that, but you have done almost twice as much damage to me as I have done to you because
it's
you
because I have
so
the long
many more
range.
guns.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I went with the hot plate, because I was like, lots of guns. And I've faced down with the LRMs, and I'm just like, yeah, LRMs, ooh, spicy.
Let's see.
What you gonna do, Varen?
Come on now. You've got the maneuverability. Why are you hiding back there?
There is.
Yeah, I think if I had done this differently, I would have started over here and like run up this road and just kind of like bounce between this whole area with the trees, waiting for him to come down because he's got the movement. Ooh. Finally coming up to my elevation, huh? Of course, you've got trees at that elevation where you're at. Oh, God. I'm so screwed.
It's okay. You only have 10 more tons of armor and twice as much firepower.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know,
and better,
I have
and better
to hit.
range and heat curve because you're clan,
Yeah, that's true.
and a better gunnery pilot rating.
I mean, the nice thing is that I can always just rotate to wherever you move.
Oh, and an extra SPA.
It's true, but one of them is just to help me move to keep up with you. Okay.
Just imagine what you'll get if you win, though.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, I'm so excited. Okay.
No,
so
hit what he'll get if he beats you.
Oh,
it'll help boost his rankings.
Fair. Okay.
You don't get anything. I mean,
wow. Thanks, AP.
You
Really
win his
motivating your
spot on the
pilots
main
over here.
cast. What do you want from me?
All right.
Now that'd be a Bachal.
Yeah.
Trial of possession for the cast spot.
Let's
I've
see.
had YouTube commentators basically when I do that, they're like, "I'm a better player than this person on your show. You should put me in." And I'm just like, in what universe did you think that was gonna work? Like,
Yeah, right.
First off, you're 2 years late. You're commentating on an old ass video, but
It's like this show ended. What are you talking about?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
rough. You take the running shooting penalty with no defensive gain except for the trees.
Yeah, maybe not.
Getting closer is never a bad idea for you, though, but...
That's true. Because I don't necessarily lose anything from that. Are others true? No, it's completely clear between us. That's amazing. Okay, so...
Just remember, Baron, this fight was balanced around your Shadowhawk.
And I also made a poor strategy in the beginning, so we evened it out a little bit. Maybe.
I don't know about that, but
yeah. All right.
A lot better than this Phoenix.
Yeah. All right. So I think what's my short range actually for everything? We're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it and see what the fuck goes down. All right. So 4 is my short range. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it. Let's just see what happens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so you're not moving.
1, 2.
Oh, he is moving. Okay.
I only need to move 1 to get into 4, right?
Yes.
Then that's all I'm gonna do.
That's 1, 2, 3.
2.
That's 3 movement to get there, and then we are 4 hexes apart.
yes.
All right.
So it's a walking die with no bonus.
So I'm gonna Alpha Strike.
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to fire the snub notes PPC, 2 medium lasers, and that's it.
Okay. So to start off, I'm gonna go
I actually need to shoot first because I lost initiative.
I know. I'm just thinking through. Sorry.
PPC hits you in the what's that? Oh, left arm for 10 damage.
Oof.
Does that go internal?
No.
Damn. Medium laser number 1 misses. Medium laser number 2 hits you in the right leg for 5 damage.
My left arm is spicy. Left leg, right leg, you said?
Yes, right leg.
For 5?
Yep.
All right. And then anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Okay. Here comes the spray. All right, we've got
Anything that's in short range is an 8 to hit, which is everything.
8?
And the medium pulse lasers will actually be a 6.
Wait, 8 to hit?
Yeah.
How did it go up?
It's you start at 2, you walk for 3, you have 2 trees, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the invasion.
Oh boy. Oh well. Okay.
Are you firing the ultra AC and ultra mode? I mean,
Yeah,
can you call it an alpha strike if you?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I feel like that's all I can do.
I need him to miss 99% of these shots.
that's kind of my
Don't worry,
goal.
I've turned on XCOM rules.
All right, so
I need him to get XCOM so bad right now.
Okay. So we're doing the AC 10 first. Come on, baby. Yes.
That's not good.
Oh, cluster round was not enough.
All right, center torso for 10.
Yep. Thankfully, that was previously fresh.
That hits as well. That's an 11 cluster.
And that's a fucking full cluster. God damn it.
Location 5 to start.
I passed the pilot full AP.
Okay. Keep going.
Okay.
You have 2 more to roll on the LRMs.
That's another 5.
So that's right leg.
And another
now,
4.
right arm.
Okay.
Not where I'm trying to get your left torso, but none of them are getting it. I need an 8. Okay.
What are you shooting next?
Next is going to be the I believe it was the medium laser.
Okay.
Yeah. Medium laser. So this is hitting on 8s as well?
Yes.
Yep.
No, that one misses.
Okay, he missed
and then
one thing. At least.
2 6s for the 2 medium pulses.
That hits with center torso.
All right.
That also hits. That is going to be a
Right leg.
right leg.
Okay.
No crit.
That goes internal.
All right, champ. You got some problems yourself.
Yeah.
You build 8 points of heat, which is going to affect your ability to move and fire next round.
Yeah, I was hoping to get some different locations for those hits.
9. I finally got a decent initiative roll.
+1 modifier to hit. That's an 9 as well.
Okay, we roll again, I guess. Damn it. And then I roll a 4. All right.
I roll a 7.
Cool. I win initiative this time. You go first.
Oh, you said you had a 4.
Yep. You are correct. I did roll lower than you. I still win initiative.
He has Powered by the Apocalypse style playbook ability that just lets him win initiative.
That's fair.
Empathic initiative.
He's so good at reading people.
Okay, so not a good place to be.
Yeah, you've just remember you're now a 3/5 because of your heat.
Yeah,
You've pretty much backed yourself into a literal corner.
I know. I was hoping to do a little bit better.
Yeah, you're really hoping to hit that left torso.
I was anywhere that wasn't fresh, basically, was what I was aiming for. But of course, I hit only the thing that was fresh.
That's not true. You hit my right leg. That had damage previously.
No, I know. I was more just saying, like, the predominant amount of damage was the thing that was fresh and had a lot of armor. Okay, so if I turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. That's all I'd be able to do. That's not really a good. 1, 2, 3. 4. I mean, the thing is that you're a jump jetter, so it's like I'm setting myself for a lot of pain. You can't kick me right here, right? Because it's too high. The one behind me.
AP, you're muted right now.
Yes, he can't kick you from behind, but he can shoot you in the back, and I think statistically there's nowhere you can move where he can't shoot you in the back right now.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm like,
you're unable to evade his range now that you walked inside it.
Yeah.
So the question is can you whatchamacallit, get cover, or can you limit the amount of damage I can do to you?
Right, that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be terrible.
No, just moving up there is 5. You have to turn twice, and then it's 3 to go up.
Oh, right, because of the 1, 2, 3.
Well, that's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Right there. Then it'd be 4 to make any amount of turn, and you can't move again.
I think I'm literally in a corner.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything I can do necessarily to get cover. Because here, if I go, wait, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's probably my safest because he can't jump behind me to kick me, but I at least get some cover.
I mean, he can jump behind you. He could kick you. He just can't kick you in the head.
Right. That's the main thing I was trying to. And it sets me up to get into like an area where I can run through a little bit faster.
Sure. Is that your move then?
Yeah, because I mean he's gonna be able to get behind me regardless of what I do.
Right.
So I think that's
Let go of the piece, man. Just let go of the piece. You have a walk of 6, so no cover. Or you get
cover.
You get no evasion, is what I should say.
It's actually a run for him too.
Yes, that's true. It is a run. Nowhere.
I'm gonna need to scoot your die over slightly because I'm gonna run to here.
I'm gonna run.
Man rush.
Any men rush.
How did you run? There's so many trees.
Because
It's a 9 movement.
I have 9 run speed.
Sure, but
And
that's still going
specifically,
down.
I ignore. I ignore.
He has Mountaineer.
I have Mountaineer. I ignore elevation changes by 1
See,
because
this
normally I don't have jump jets.
yeah, that's fair.
So I got the thing so that I can run up and down hills faster.
That is fair. I mean, that's actually
So
something that
that's 2, 3,
I should have
4,
considered
5 for the turn, 6, 7
instead of
8
speed
for the
demon.
turn again.
Okay. All right, champ. Let's take a look. If you have hand actuators, you cannot flip your arms back around. You don't. So you can actually flip around and shoot your LRM and Ultra AC-10 behind you.
Mm-hmm. I believe isn't there a penalty associated with that?
I think it's a -1 to shoot something behind you.
Okay. You know, +1.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
All right.
basically just flip your arms over so they're facing the wrong way and shoot behind you.
All right. Yep.
So you're looking at 2,
definitely
3, 4. What's the evasion on the ferryman?
It is. All right, hold on a sec. It's 2.
Okay, so you're looking at 2, 3, 4 for your movement, 5 for the trees, 6, 7 for the evasion, and then 8 for shooting behind you while flipping your arms.
and
This is
then
one of
9
those-
for heat.
Oh yeah, and 9 for heat.
9 for heat, yeah.
So you can shoot your Ultra and your LRM if you would like.
I'm gonna do it. I'll still dissipate heat, but
Probably there's like a football announcer that's just like, he's doing it! He's flipping his arms behind him! Ladies and gentlemen, I haven't seen this one since the Battle of the Screamer Arena in 2948!
Yep, and this is the one part where he double taps me in the head with the Ultra AC-10 while firing behind the back.
how
Listen,
poetic
we
would
call
that be?
this the Justin Allard right here. Only plot heroes can pull this maneuver off. He doesn't pull it off though.
No, I mean,
No.
here's the thing: is that I haven't used Lucky, and I feel like it's
Oh
not
Jesus!
the best shot.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! It will
called
be a
it.
headshot if you re-roll it.
What's that?
So yeah, I mean, if you re-roll and you hit, that's a headshot.
Oh fuck!
No, don't hit the 2d6. Just roll these red dice over here. Roll these nice red dice. You're using Lucky then?
Yeah.
All
Yep.
right.
Yep.
You need to hit a 9. No, roll over. So painful. I love the idea that the first few shots hit the cockpit, but like get that World War
think
II deflection shot noise, like ping, ting.
Yeah,
No,
the
I-
ferryman just says, last time I was here, I got my cockpit blown out. It ain't happening again.
No, I think. Well, like I imagine it's kind of like this thing where you just feel like a brush of the pressure of the AC-10, just like scream across your cockpit head.
Wow.
Ah,
That was
so
close.
painful. That was so painful.
All right. LRMs.
Not as painful as it would have been to get shot in the face.
No,
Nope. Same deal. One
seriously,
short. Yeah.
Yep.
seriously.
I like the idea that they all hit, but the arming range isn't enough. So it's literally just like getting hit by a bunch of soda cans bouncing off of you.
Oh, that's so frustrating. Just the fact that I'm one off for both of those.
It's a submarine movie where they're like, if we get closer, Captain, they can't arm their torpedoes.
All right. Do your damage.
All right. So the question is do I now overheat myself to alpha strike you?
I mean, that back armor is so tempting.
How much back armor does he have?
8, 10,
Thin
8.
on it. Oh no, he's actually got really solid back armor.
I guess. You get
That's
in there.
upsetting.
You know how it goes. You get in there with those machine guns, it's over for him.
Yeah, well, here's hoping. All right, I am going to go ahead and alpha strike.
Le shock!
Yeah,
Two
seriously.
tired old boxers beating the shit out of each other.
Yep. Which means I am going to get real fucking toasty at the end of this, but I'm currently fine. So, first we'll start with the snub-nosed PPC.
By the way, how often
everything is
that?
short range.
Oh, sorry, go
What
ahead.
was that?
You
I was
can
gonna say,
only
how-
win initiative once.
Okay, thank God,
battle.
because that would
Yeah,
have been
I
really
can only
painful.
do that one time. But now you're in the danger range.
Yeah, I know. You can just bounce around me.
Cool. So I hit on. Hit on 5s for everything. So snub-nosed PPC.
Sorry,
How
wait.
are you-
You're a two gunner, right?
Yeah.
So it's 2, 3, 4 for running.
5 for his trees. He has no evasion. And everything's short range.
Oh, this die. Oh, yeah. Sorry, the die should be 6. Yes. Okay.
I am actually going to edge that so I can blow out his center torso armor from behind.
My God. And it
Yeah,
hits.
that hits.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so that's 10 damage center torso from behind.
Fucking hell, man.
So it's down here.
Like, oh, yeah, I know.
And
No,
then I
it's,
missed the ER large laser at point blank range. This is my life now. 5 damage rear right torso.
oops.
5 damage left arm.
Left arm is internal.
There was a critical
no
on
crit.
it.
There was a crit?
Yeah, it was an 8. It was a crit.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
still
you're
an
totally
8.
right.
But yes, it was also an 8 then.
That's where my ailerons are.
Oh.
Yeah,
Actually, I
you
just need
make
to
it
roll.
roll. Make it critical.
I need to roll 1 die.
Sure.
I got 4.
Shoulder. Okay. Things are now
Yeah.
a lot tougher for you. You have a +2 to hit with those LRMs.
+2.
Yeah, I think.
Not like it was already not hard with those things, or with in general.
Yeah, and then okay, and then machine gun number 1 hits you in the back, in the center torso, and gets a crit.
Oh, good. That's internal. So it's how much damage though?
2 damage internal, and then you take a single critical to the CT, which I'm rolling now. 4-1 is a gyro hit.
Oh no. Ooh, that's bad. All right, so shoulder is actually +4 to hit with the LRMs.
Oof.
And the second machine gun also hits the center torso,
Oh my.
but does not crit. So you only take 2 more internal damage, no critical.
Did you do at least 20 points of damage? I think you did.
I did.
Okay.
I did to you as well. Did you make it?
You did not do 20 points damage to me.
You
Oh
missed
no,
with
not
both
this round.
shots.
That was
Yeah.
last round. Sorry, that's that was.
He made that. Okay, so you need to make 2 piloting skill rolls, champ, and what's your 2-3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to hit
Yeah, okay.
3, 4.
I was double checking the math real quick to make sure. I did 24 damage this round.
Yep, you need to
I
hit a
only
7
missed the large
twice.
laser.
Nope.
Okay, you go down on the first one.
Don't you have a point of edge left?
Yes.
Do you want to use your edge to not fall? Or to re-roll that fall?
Just know that if you do that and he hits you in the head, there's no ejecting. You'll die for real.
That is true.
Champ Finnegan in his final battle. That's all I'm saying.
This is my first kill in the arena. I've only ever killed 2 people in this game, and they've both been out in the streets.
Well, I made the second roll, so yeah, I'll go ahead and re-roll it because I think being on the ground right now is probably the worst situation I could be in.
Yeah, it would be pretty bad. Okay,
I make it.
You don't go down.
I think you see Champ like get pelted in the back. So like their actuators like start wobbling left and right, and Champ is like,
Come on, baby, come on.
Mr. the Ferryman, would you like to kick?
Yes, I will kick.
Okay.
I hit this kick on a 6. Wait, no, I hit this kick on a 5.
What's your piloting skill?
My piloting is 4.
You're just getting all the good rolls. I think that's my main challenge. Is like
I believe it's a 5 because you're
yeah, it's a 5 because I ran and kick is a -2, so those two cancel each other out, and then he's got one thing I covered.
Yep.
Yeah, you're just getting all the good low values
That
for your
hits.
2 hits.
Okay, roll a d6.
Me or
him?
I will.
He has to figure out where the kick's gonna hit.
4.
So that's left leg.
And this is 45, so that's a 9 damage kick. So your left leg takes 9 damage. You need to make another roll to stay standing.
Yes. It's just a 3 though.
Okay. I was about to say another.
I think the gyro still applies.
Well, I got a 4, or I got an 8. Sorry.
Then you're probably still fine.
Does the gyro hit permanently?
Yes, gyro hit is a pre-existing damage. Gyro previously hit +3.
Oh, yep, you're right.
So he needed a 6.
It's not like I play this game multiple times a week for the last 6 months.
Yeah,
you're right. Okay, so he now needs 6s to stay standing, and he does.
I already got it.
Yep. Yeah, he got it.
All right,
He's
so listen, Champ is getting the shit kicked out of him. It's
It's good to be back in the ring.
I think like this is like Champ's happy place is like just getting his ass whipped because he always makes bad decisions.
Let's talk about heat. So you should lose some, and he's going to gain some.
Yes, I should lose pretty much all of it, I believe.
That sounds right.
Yeah, you only fired 11 heat worth of weapons.
Yeah.
And but you ran, which is 2 more, so that's 13 heat.
He dissipates 8, which is what he had.
Yeah.
He perfectly.
Well, he dissipates 7, and he had 8.
13. Oh yeah, so I would have 1.
Wait, right?
Yep. No, you're right.
Yep.
I had 12.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
You're right. It is 13.
Yeah.
You're at 12 now, though, which ain't so great for you.
Yeah, but guess what? I have these things called jump jets that don't care what heat you're at.
He still can't evade, assuming that you win initiative. Gentlemen, please roll.
All right, come on.
If you lose initiative, Champ, double ones. Holy shit!
It's done. This is done.
That's a 7 for me.
The ferryman rush is back.
So the irony is like at the beginning of the round when the initiative didn't really matter, I was like winning nonstop. I think this is just like,
this is how it works for me. This is how it works for me, buddy.
Yeah.
Welcome to the problem of being the opposition. Okay.
It's okay. You get to be featured on the latest in the latest freeze frame comic, like cell shaded image of the ferryman flying at somebody at high speed to slam weapons into them at point blank.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't have a movement penalty anymore.
Nope.
Correct.
Gyro.
You have to know there's nowhere you can go that he can't get behind you, though.
Yep, I know.
Once again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. You get a red 1 die.
If I go, well, no, because the trees help me out there, I think. So. Oh, although, hold on. Before you stop, I put it down because I was like, but so there's 2 here. Then 3, 4, 5. I don't know if that's any better. No, it's not. Let's keep where with that.
Also, I believe if the shoulder's destroyed, does that mean he can't shoot behind with that arm because the shoulder's not functioning anymore?
I'm not sure.
I was thinking about that too because I
Doesn't
was
say
like,
so on the chart.
my arm actuator is still working.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shoulder hit says, oh, that's physical attacks. Weapon attacks. Shoulder hit is +4 for weapons and arm. Disregard other weapon actuator damage. Yeah, I mean, there might be something like that in some edge case rule, but I don't have it here right now. So, I mean, I'm still going to allow it. And then James and Dunamis will correct me at different times. In 2 weeks, Stonar will send me a message.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, I'm still hitting on a massive penalty, so
Yeah.
I think you're okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a walk or a run for you?
That is because of the heat. That's a run.
That's unfortunate for you. Good enough, though.
Yeah, you know, it's a run by one. I could step back one if I wanted to. I'm not gonna though. It's F it.
You need to get the kick in there.
Yeah. Well, I and especially now that he's got a gyro hit. Yeah, I want to kick him repeatedly so that he has more chances to fall over.
The Amos Everett, the Emilio Watson of Apex Dragons. He's just the bully.
Yep. Well, I'm doing the same thing as last time.
I am literally a petty gangster spy.
Yep.
All right,
Okay, so
doing the
you're
same-
shooting your Ultra and your LRM-15 behind you?
That is correct.
Okay, so you're looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'll be 6 for the Ultra and 10 for the LRM.
Okay. All right, so hitting on 6 for the Ultra. Come on, baby.
Yes,
A hit.
it's a
The
double hit.
6, double hit, right torso.
And then roll for the second one. They don't hit the same location.
Oh, got it. Okay. 9.
Left leg.
No armor on either leg.
That didn't go internal, though?
Nope.
Oh, that's really good for you, because that's an 11 critical.
I know.
Yeah. All right, 10 LRM, 15 hit.
Come on.
No.
Fuck. That would have been a
Wow.
masterful
Wow.
cluster
Oh my
roll on
God.
the head.
Unbelievable.
Oh, if I didn't have to use my edge or my lucky, I would have been so good.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh man. Oh well.
That's rough.
That is
All
super
right.
rough.
The ferryman. You're right where you wanted to be. Can you seal the deal and end this fight?
Snubnose PPC, 2 medium lasers, 2 machine guns. We're not firing the ER large. And that puts me at, okay, lose 2. All right. So, 2 for my run, 1 for his cover, 1 for his evasion. Puts me at 6 on everything. Heat puts me at 7.
What are we looking at here? What are you shooting? Alpha Strike?
No, it's everything but the ER large.
Okay.
That is another 10 damage to your center torso in the rear.
Oh
my
boy.
God.
4 center torso left. You're about
no,
to just...
no critical.
Yeah, I mean, you're about to lose a 5 million C-bill mech in the first run.
That's fine.
That is a miss. That is a second miss. That
Wow.
is a third miss.
Wow. Do I survive this? I
That is a
survived
fourth
this.
miss. I missed 4 out of my. I missed
champ.
4 out of 5 weapons.
Do you want to surrender? Your mech literally has 4 internal center
Oh, that
tor-
is an option. I forgot about that. We're
Yeah.
not at war.
That's correct. You're an entertainer. And while it will be a big reputation hit to, of course, lose to a mech that's lighter than you and someone who's lower rank than you, losing a 5 million C-bill mech in the process for your pride, that is an even bigger hit.
Yeah.
5 million C-bill clan mech that's quite rare.
Yeah, I mean, getting
Yeah.
another one of these will cost your patron quite a bit.
Yeah, so I
after
think
this, though, after he hits with that PPC, Ferryman will calms you in and say, You know, pal, the shtick usually is dead or alive. Alive is looking awful good for you right about now.
It would seem I didn't have the luck of Solaris on my side this match. You fought well.
You acquitted yourself admirably.
You beat me out in mobility.
I usually do.
And I think there's a like there's like a torso twist where Champ like twists around and you just see the hatch open and them basically like raise their fist or what's like a symbol of like surrender.
Usually there's your manager like shoots out like a flare.
Yeah, it's a white flare.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I think that's what Champ's like signal to the manager is like I surrender here.
Okay. Anything you want to do immediately after the match, Eddie?
I think there's like a little bit of a pep talk that a Champ gets into of themselves, where it's like, you know, you've been fighting a lot of good rounds these years. It was bound to happen that you'll have a loss. Wow, those hills. Will get better.
If only they were like the hills of Whittington. Back home. Whittington's hills are much easier to climb.
Should have picked whatever the forest one is.
Yeah.
Forester specialization where you get like extra cover from trees and also ignore trees when you move.
And that was the thing. Forest Ranger is the name of it.
Yeah, I think the extra cover is only for heavy woods, but yeah, it's like actually kind of good.
No, extra cover from woods and jungle.
Oh, all woods. Damn. Okay, that one's actually legitimately really good.
Yeah.
I only got to use the swamp one time with a dude who got immediately wrecked.
I was about to say that clan guy, right?
Yeah, it allowed you to avoid bog down in the swamp, which is amazing, but everyone had jump jets, so they just jumped around the bog.
Well, yeah, but if you land with jump jets in the bog, you've got to...
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They were jumping to hit the exact perfect islands in the bog.
Yeah.
You know, to stay out of it. All right, Eddie, we'll let you go. So Mr. Amos Everett here can do his crime.
It was a pleasure, Eddie.
Pleasure.
I'm glad we got to see the end of Champ Finnegan's story after seeing the beginning.
That was definitely very exciting. I was like, apologies to everyone who's commenting that like the oh my god, the voice was a little bit different, but I was like, how did Champ sound again? And then of course he's a little bit more gruff and a little bit more historical.
Well, Champ was like, hey guys, I'm real excited to be here. We should do the right thing, everybody.
Yeah, exactly. But now like he's been in Solaris for 23 years or something like that. So now he's a little bit more gruff and kind of like the grandpa that's like very friendly. It's like, a good fight. Yeah, you did well. I mean, he's only 43 or something like that, so it's not super old, but
Solaris ages you.
Yeah, true.
You don't see many 43-year-old American gladiators.
That's very true. So I think this is a win in Champ's book. You know, seeing the young whippersnappers getting their comeuppance.
But you're the one that got the comeuppance.
Sorry, I meant like their elevation.
Okay.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
All right, I'll see you in an hour 20 minutes for Endosteel. Don't tell anybody there what happens on this match because Endosteel is going to come out before this match. So don't spoil anything.
We'll do. I got you.
Bye, Eddie.
Yeah.
Let's see if this works. Oh, amazing! I timed it perfectly for the Switch. All right, so yeah, you get your interview with William, who's just like, Amos Everett, there's been a lot of talk about you lately. You've had some rough matches. But you just stood up to a clan mech that was 10 tons heavier than you and won. Some would say you skillfully manipulated the battlefield for a total victory, and you showed new skills we hadn't seen from you before.
Well, after my last scrape with Ezekiel Novacat and my announcement of joining Inner Sphere Steel, I put in some extra work to make sure I had that little bit of edge I needed because, well, clan tech's not as rare as it once was on Solaris, and if you're going to be repping a movement, you need to not be making a fool of yourself out there. So here I am.
Okay.
Phoenix I's a hell of a machine. Moves like a dream.
How do you feel after this match? You've had some rough ones.
Feel pretty damn good.
There has been a death in your stable, correct? An intern, a practitioner mech warrior.
Pavlusha Constantine, one of our trainees, under the tutelage of Mr. Sokolov, Cosmo. Yeah, that
tell
one's
us
hit
what
the stable
happened?
hard. It's a training incident. Pavlusha and one of the other trainees were having a live fire exercise to get good with their mechs and the weapons. And well, from what I understand, Pavlusha took serious cockpit damage and was killed.
So
Like can happen.
William takes a sip of the primary beer and says, "Now my understanding is you all run training exercises in a clan style. Live fire is the regular. Simulator time is kept at a minimum."
It depends. For most of us, we've been given a pretty open hand on how we decide we wanted to train our trainees. And, well, for Cosmo and Mr. Morgan, whose trainee was on the other end of this fight, they decided that it was best to have them in mech with the weapons properly set up so that they could get a feel for the real deal.
Do you have a
And
trainee?
I do, as a matter of fact.
How have you been training them?
Well, a combination of a lot of simulator time and also time in my personal mechs to get a feel for maneuverability, as well as a lot of time actually out of mech on the range.
But not live fire in a mech. Clan style.
We have not done live fire drills against another mech yet, no. And if I were to do that, I think I would insist upon being the other mech warrior that she was facing.
So you don't feel that the other trainee mech warriors are safe to battle against?
I wouldn't go so far as to say that, but I feel that I am safer to battle against.
I see. You are a proponent of the Inner Sphere Steel, that competitors
Absolutely.
on Solaris should adhere to the technology of our people and not be tempted by the forbidden fruit of clan technology.
Partially, but what I actually am a proponent for is the fact that I personally will not be using clan tech. I have made that decision as a citizen of the Inner Sphere that I want to put our technology and weapons on display here in Solaris. And I encourage other members of the Inner Sphere to do the same, but I do not judge those who, like my opponent today, use hardware of the invasion force. That is their prerogative to take whatever advantages they can.
No, you call the clans
hope,
a invasion force.
Well,
I don't disagree that they are, but those who use that kind of terminology tend to have a specific mindset.
I mean, what kind of mindset do you expect, William?
I'm just an interviewer. I want to let the people know how you feel.
Well, the way I feel is this. My hope is that by using Inner Sphere technology and representing the Inner Sphere in this way here on Solaris, that I can help promote the funding, advancement, and implementation of advanced technologies of our own.
Like the Snubnose PPC.
The Subnose PPC. I want to put our technology on display so that, because I think that it is not a controversial statement to say that the clan has better tech than we do right now. If you disagree with that statement, I would question upon what grounds you are judging technological superiority. My hope is that through the Inner Sphere Steel movement, people like me will promote the advancement of programs that will help close that gap. That's why I'm a part of the movement. We can't simply rely on stealing technology from those who have better. We got to figure out how to make our own.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
You know what, William? I think I've talked enough today.
Very well. Not the first time you've ended abruptly, but congratulations on an amazing match and yet again another successful Ferryman rush.
I do try.
All right. So afterwards, you have two messages. One is from Lynn Hilder asking you to join her as soon as possible at a movie theater, and the second is from Elizabeth asking you to see her in her office.
He's gonna go see Lynn first.
All right. So Lynn Hilder takes you to the movie theater. She didn't say anything. She's just like behind her moped, waiting, like, you know, sitting on the back end of it, waiting for you to arrive and gestures for you to join her for like a late showing of a new movie that's coming out.
All right.
All right. So I'm just going to go through the trailer of the movie rather than just, it'll basically describe the whole thing. So, yeah, it starts off with like, he was born true, but then he became free. And, you know, it's like a Jade Falcon warrior who tests out to be a trueborn, but he initiates a grand melee and gets shot in the back by a fellow teammate and goes down. And so he gets reassigned to being like a low caste laborer. And then someone approaches him and is like, yo, hey, look, I was your training officer. We could make you a warrior again, but you'd have to pretend to be a freeborn. And he goes, I can't, and yet I must. So he takes the test a second time illegally as a freeborn warrior and lives as a freeborn warrior for many years before he commits an act of great heroism in battle and portrays himself as a trueborn warrior to all to win his blood name. Hated on all sides by everyone, he takes on all challengers to win the title. Pride. But pride is spelled with a Y.
And it's like his last name.
Yes,
that's his blood name is Pride.
Yes, that is. Yeah, everything you're saying is correct.
Yeah, I got it.
The invasion of the Inner Sphere. He fights at the Battle of Tukiyid for his people's ways.
And, you know, it's like playing up the clans as the heroes. And then the final scene is like, Diana, you're my daughter, but you are freeborn. And she says, Father, please help me. And he goes, I must, and yet I can't. And then it's like a Timberwolf running at full speed across the beach, jump jetting, taking fire from tons of evil Comstar mechs firing at him. As he goes down, he's like, no, Diana! He's firing in every direction. 6 Comstar mechs explode around him in a single alpha strike. And we see that his daughter Diana is like getting on a dropship and all the Jade Falcons are retreating and it's Tropic Thunder. He's being shot by like hundreds of Comstar mechs before he dies.
He's got the 5 PPC Direwolf, so he's fine.
He's in a Mad Cat. Actually, surprisingly, Aiden Pride's Mad Cat is a pretty good build. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with a Timberwolf with jump jets. That's going to be solid no matter what. At the end of the movie, Lynn Hilder is like, do you know what I saw there, Amos?
What'd you see, Lynn?
I saw an opportunity to take from Saya what she has taken from Pavlusha.
For life,
Yes,
future.
her life. I don't need to kill her to destroy her. When she goes to test as a mech warrior in the clan way, as we saw in this movie, it is the Jade Falcon way to have 2 cadets test at the same time. And one of the cadets can betray the other.
Mm-hmm.
I will test with Saya. And when she is on the verge of victory, I will destroy her.
Good. Let's get back to the gun range.
Speak with Ro. Please arrange it for me. I will do this.
You got it.
Okay, you take her to gun range. So you're doing more practical training, but not live fire in a mech?
The gun range, he's gonna put her in. The Shadowhawk Tomahawk is still functional.
Yep.
So he'll put her in it and have her shoot stuff on the range.
Yep.
In the Tomahawk.
Yep. I'm just marking it down as practice.
While moving and stuff.
Not as good as live fire training between 2 cadets, but better than combat simulation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you get 1 experience point for winning the battle. Well, for participating.
Yep.
And, oh, by the way, the name of the movie is Remembrance. I Am Jade Falcon, brought to you by executive producer Vimy Diamond Shark. Production, Jade Falcon Merchant Class. Cast.
Yeah.
You're using your end of week action to train Lynn Hilder.
Yep.
Anything else you want to do?
I need to go see Elizabeth.
All right. Elizabeth's office has been moved. It's bigger now. It's not just like a closet full of crazy conspiracy folders answering everybody's like, oh no, is Hunter McGregor actually Fritz Jaeger? Here are 6 problems the stable's facing right now. Surprisingly, things are a little bit more under control. She seems a lot calmer, and she says, Amos, please come in. Shut the door behind you.
He closed the door behind him. Hello, Elizabeth.
There's a lot going on right now that I've only just learned about.
Yep.
There are some issues we should discuss and issues we probably shouldn't discuss. But let's start with complaint. Can you tell me whether Buck Alvar actually punched Mr. Sokolov? There are some rumors. There were a lot of people who were drunk. Of course, she suddenly her expression changes. She says, I mean, who knows what people could have done at that party? There are even rumors that someone whipped out a gun and held it to someone's head. That's crazy, right? Because we're co-workers and this is a corporate environment. That would be crazy for someone to pull a gun on all of our gladiators. So I just want to confirm real quick whether Buck did or did not punch Cosmo, because that's inappropriate behavior.
Well, I can tell you for a fact that I did not see Buck punch Cosmo, so.
All right. I'll be asking all the gladiators, of course, so.
Well, I would be confused if any of them told you that they did see Buck punch Cosmo, because I was with all of them the entire time when Cosmo was supposedly getting punched by Buck.
Well, we'll see what Cosmo has to say about this as well.
Well, Cosmo would be the one to ask.
Amos.
Yes, Elizabeth.
It's difficult for me to do my job when people are causing problems. But I accepted that a while ago. You know, this job sucks, honestly. And I've heard from all the other people who do have my position in other stables is that mostly it's dealing with divas and drama queens and conspiracies and paparazzi. But the pay is good. It's really good. Like, I'm going to retire in a couple of years, and it's going to be good. I expect that my hair is going to go gray quite early. But in that time...
There's multiple solutions to that situation.
Yeah. So, here's the deal. My job is to take care of the stable. I act as a buffer between the investors who don't particularly want to be known to the gladiators and to keep the gladiators out of trouble. And it sounds like you're in a lot of trouble, Amos. You've never talked to me about it, but I'm hearing drips and drabs, and you've placed yourself and this company in a delicate position. And I have to tell you, I think things are not going to go your way. And I think you know that.
Well, Elizabeth. And he kind of leans forward in his seat.
Yeah, she leans back because she has reports that you pulled a gun.
There's a lot of us around here who have jobs.
Yes, I know. I sign all their checks.
Well, suffice it to say that I'm going to do mine.
Yeah,
And
but who do you work for? That's what I'm coming here. Look, you can stop with the creepy forward-leaning thing. Here's the deal. You're in deep with people in ways that I can't understand. And they have big backing, and they've got a lot of power here on Solaris. But the thing you need to remember is that our investors also have a lot of money, and they also have a lot of backing, and you'd be surprised where you might find them. So if you need a way out, I can help you. You just have to ask. Your life will change. I can't tell you you're going to be able to keep living like whatever mafioso stuff you have going on right now. That's not going to continue. It can't continue if you come to us. But we can protect you.
Elizabeth, I'm going to stop you there. Because two parts of this conversation need to have never happened. Number one, you need to absolutely forget everything you think you know about me. Because it will only end you in one place. And secondly, you need to make sure that whoever you're hearing things from gets the same message. Because however this ends, there are things that people need to know and things that people most certainly do not. And I stress upon you quite heavily that you need to know which side of that line you're on. And he gets up and leaves.
Okay. After you leave, she just stares at the door and says, I'm trying to help you, Amos. She Gandalfs you. She says, Bilbo Baggins, I am not trying to rob you.
I just watched that movie yesterday.
Listen, mister, I need someone to help me out of this life. Elizabeth's literally like, I'm here to help you. And you're immediately like, I'm too tough and gangstery for this to go down. You'll die if you approach me about this. Grr. What do you want from me, man?
You know,
Elizabeth just mistered you. She was like, take these broken wings and learn to fly again. Learn to live so free. And you're like, no, I want unbroken wings.
Look, you know what? AP, was Rome built in a day?
I mean, you're basically like, she's not going to come back to you if you're like, ooh, you'll die if you could bring this up again. And anyone around you that also believes in this. All right. I mean, listen, Elizabeth is not like some sort of immortal godlike being who has no appreciation for the consequences. If you threaten her, she's not going to bring it up again. This is a bridge you've burned.
Well, and that is good for her own safety, which is exactly why Ivan said it.
But now you need somebody else to make the offer. I don't know what to do for you, buddy.
It's less that he needs someone to make the offer, he more just needs someone to actually convince him. He doesn't need offers of safety or whatever. For him, he needs someone to actually make a compelling argument for why he should throw away everything his life has been dedicated to thus far.
Okay. Well, you'll have to talk to another gladiator about that.
Yeah,
If you're going around
that's what I'm kind of expecting.
threatening employees, no one's going to approach you at this point.
Probably not.
Anything else you want to do?
I need to go see Ro.
Oh
'Cause I made a
boy,
promise.
Ro. Yeah. All right. Ro has actually stopped observing people in the stable during this tumultuous time. After he came back from the let's
Vacation.
call it, yeah, I don't know what to call it, the doomsday weekend. He's actually been spending a lot of
The
time
company retreat.
he's been spending a lot of time at a local pier fishing in his free time. So if you want to find him, that's where you catch him.
Amos
Just
just
to be
sits
clear,
down
there's
next
not
to him
really
with a
good
fishing-
there's not really good fishing in the Solaris International River.
Oh yeah, no.
He's just kind of sitting out there thinking, and he's got like a sandwich cooler and like a bucket of ice filled with beer, and he just grabs one and hands it to you.
Yeah, Amos just sets up a camping chair next to him and tosses a line. He brought his own fishing pole.
What can I do for you, Amos Everett?
2 things. One, and most importantly, Jade Falcon rules say that 2 cadets go through the blooding.
That's true. I don't have 2 cadets.
You do. Lynn Hilder.
I can prepare her for the ceremony.
All right.
You
What do you want from me in
realize
exchange?
that will make her a Jade Falcon freeborn warrior. If she succeeds. She will not be a citizen of the Inner Sphere anymore.
Well, that's her choice to make.
I'll speak to her to make sure she understands her choices. Not that there's anything wrong with being a Jade Falcon.
Bro, I think you'll find that Lynn Hilder understands a hell of a lot more than any of us ever gave her credit for.
He just takes a sip from whatever passes for a Corona in the future.
Secondly, Ro, it looks like the noose is closing in.
Well, that's unfortunate for you.
Yeah.
I don't officially work for your organization. I'm just a gambler.
Yeah, well, either way. I think having you around's a good thing, so watch your ass and don't get it killed, all right?
I'm far more worried about you. You're the man of violence between the 2 of us.
That is correct. That also means I am much more prepared for what comes next than...
Well, might I ask what your plans are? I'm afraid I didn't see this strategic turn of events.
Sounds like I'm not exactly, Plan A is kind of out the window, so...
What is
Plan B.
Plan A?
Well, Plan A was for nobody to actually figure all this stuff out this far along in the first place.
Well, that's a terrible plan.
Yeah, well, it's like Plan A.
What's Plan
you know-
B?
Well, Plan B was trying to use the chaos to get a little something for myself. Doesn't look like that's going to happen either. So, well, now we go to Plan C, where, well, Plan C is figuring out what Plans D and E are and picking between the 2 of them.
You know, I'm a pretty good statistician myself. It literally was my job.
Oh, I know, Ro.
I'd be willing to help you see what your possible futures are. A path you could take. You'd have to tell me everything.
Kind of surprised you don't already know everything.
I'm but a humble scientist. An analyst, technician, really.
The way I see it, though, I put the cards on the table in front of 6 other people. So, yeah. Elizabeth apparently already found out, so she may have found out from one of them, but she also may have found out from somebody else, and that would
The
be even
investors
more problem.
know about your organization's antics. There's a vote.
See, that's the real problem, because, well, even if I hadn't put the cards on the table in front of those 6, apparently we were already screwed, so I feel a little less bad about that whole situation.
Your friends were working on a plan to uncover your organization's crimes all along.
Yeah, and I was trying to make a decision on whether or not I was going to kill Hunter or try to bring him on side. He sort of made that decision for me by blowing it out in the open. Now the decision is whether or not I have to kill him and everybody, or whether or not I gotta go and join their side, or whether we're all just going to get killed by Yuri anyway.
What does killing all of them accomplish for you? A lot of blood on your hands? Sleepless nights for the rest of your life? To do what? Save yourself the public might find out that you're involved with the mafia? You think being the only survivor of everyone in the stable dying is going to allow you to dodge suspicion?
Oh, I don't think it dodges shit.
It's a terrible plan. There's literally no outcome in that works for you.
You are correct. The real question is I have no idea what other plan still keeps me in Yuri's good graces.
Well, violence is always a solution to a problem, as long as you're willing to accept that violence breeds revenge, and violence will be used against you. It's a short-term, immediate solution.
Yep. Oh.
Well, I don't know everything, but let me say this. It sounds as if the investors are preparing to make a move against the Mafia. That's going to give you some cover for a while. The Bertollis will be too busy to deal with you. And I'm sure they want you right where you are. That means there's only one person you have to deal with. If you aren't done killing yet, Yuri is the only one standing in your path. Eliminate him and you're free. For a time. For a time. It buys you some breathing space.
No one's ever free in this life, bro. It's all about just picking which boots on your neck.
Yeah, I mean, he laughs and he says, well, I was Jade Falcon. I know a little bit about not having any freedom. You make the best choices you can. Killing Yuri leads to several favorable outcomes in the short term. You wanted to set up your own little kingdom anyway, right? You mentioned that briefly earlier. What if you take over the whole business?
Well, there's a lot more people than Yuri I'd have to kill for that to happen.
You take out Yuri, you run yourself, become your own handler. Could anyone argue with that? The Mafia has a hands-off influence on the stable. I can continue feeding them information they need to place the proper bets. No more attempts at match fixing. They'll take a reduced profit, but eliminate all risk. I guess you aren't getting sentimental about Yuri, are you? For a man who wants to have choices and have it all. He's really the one standing in your path, isn't he? Could you really do it, though? You two seemed quite close.
Problem. And again, it would hardly be the first friend I killed.
What a chilling statement.
It would certainly be the first brother, though.
Well, this certainly is not the only outcome you could aim for. I'll admit, it's one that works out best for me, though.
Yeah, well, more and more, it's looking like the one that works out best for me as well.
Well,
And the problem it keeps coming back to is simply this. What would Yuri do in my spot?
yeah, he leans forward and he pulls out a chilled Corona and hands it to you and says, "Here's the problem. You have to move first. If he even remotely suspects you're coming, if you can't pull it off without anyone finding it out, it's a problem."
Well, and the unfortunate thing is I think I know the answer to the question of what Yuri would do.
He is also something of a man of violence.
Where do you think I learned it? Well, Ro, keep your head down.
There are other ways, Amos.
There's always other ways.
You don't have to be Yvonne if you don't want to.
You know, Ro, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't even know who Yvonne is anymore.
How dramatic. He pulls out a notepad after he leaves his fishing rod in a holster and begins taking notes.
Mm-hmm. Amos leaves.
Okay. I think we stay on Row, like, as the sun sets over Solaris, still making notes the whole time about Amos.
Mm-hmm.
The last scene is just him by the lights of the city, quietly standing up and leaving.
Nice.
Anything else you want to do?
No, I think that's
Okay,
that's
we're
pretty much
way
it.
past time once again. These episodes are getting too long. Too long. Remember when it took 45 minutes? We did an interview, we did a fight. Now everybody's tangled up in drama and shit.
You know, I do remember that. I'm trying to wrap the drama up so we can move on. Go back to our 30-minute episodes.
It's never going to happen. The
Walk
drama's
in,
getting more
immediate Gauss
complicated.
rifle headshot, we're done.
Incredible. All right, listen.
Investors, upgrade the Tomahawk. Gauss rifle headshots will go back to 30-minute episodes.
Maybe let's start with just repair the Tomahawk to begin with.
Repair the Tomahawk.
There's a lot of people who are missing salaries, and there's only 2 days left to do it. And by the time this episode comes out, it'll be 1 day left to do it.
You know what? I'm glad you said something. I need to go spend some money.
You about to just go make it rain, huh?
Dude, that's what I do every time someone's about to, like, if there's repairs or salaries that need to happen right before the deadline, that's what I go spend my investor money on.
All right, I gotta run because I got Oath of Endosteel in like a half an hour. So
all right,
have a good afternoon.
Have a good night.